Hello. In this lesson, where we will be talking about the loop instruction of 3D that permits to make loops, cycles like any other programming language. And now this is how it works. Let's start with a simple sketch, 10 by 10 units. And now we're going to apply a loop. Here we select how many cycles do you want. Let's select 10 cycles. And here in the loop output, we're going to model what we want the system do in every loop. And I want the system to do an extrude of 10 units but for making these operations in the loop, we have to put it into a function. We can create a function of parts of our code in our project. We can select parts of that project and make it functions. We select with right click here and we convert this extrude to a function and we say loop 1, we name it loop 1, and now inside my function I will do an extrude, and in the cap of that extrude I will the other and the other and the other. I will put the other and the other and the other, and then in the cap I have to put an output here and an output, and this output have to say in lowercase L-O-O-P loop. Now I have an output, and in the caps we go to the output of the function, and then the loop will be making an extrude, and in the cap of that extrude will make the other and the other and the other and the other. Let's see the result of this. The result is one extrude over the other. We can select having some incremental variables in the loop. Here I can add a loop variable that can be, for example, a, and at that a we have an initial for that a variable that will be 0, but in each cycle I will add 1 unit to the a variable. Now I can, here inside my loop, in this extrude, I can use an expression here and put, instead of 10 units, say 5 units plus a. Now the result will be an incrementation. In each cycle I have in the first 5 plus 0, 5 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 5 plus 3, and you can use incremental variables for your geometry in every part of the loop. Now we have different labels inside the loop, and what can I do to select those labels? We have in this function we put an output here that we will name all, and then for this output we can select every label that is inside the function of the loop. For example, if I select the east and rename it to south, as you can see, there is no more east label. I rename this label that was east to south. Of course, here I can use variables also for the iterations and can use range and steps like any other 3D instruction. This is all about the loop instruction. See you in the next class that we'll be talking about the instance instruction of 3D.